Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Trace Memory, episode 5. My name's Kudo and we're gonna actually start exploring the rest of the Edwards mansion. This mansion is enormous! So this is where Franny lived. I can't believe the size of this place. What's your house like? I live in an apartment on the 5th floor. Oh, I suppose you don't have a butler either. A butler? Are you kidding? They had one here. His name was Wells. Do you think he was born with such a butler sounding name? I'm not really sure. That's not the point of the story. Anyway, when my father and I visited here, he showed us around. When you visited here? Yes. You mean that you and your father were guests here? I suppose. What kind of relationship did your dad have with the Edwards? I can't... Wait! Oh! What's wrong, Dee? Actually, I remember now. That time we visited here. What about when you visited here? Father received a letter, and after he read it, he said that he had to get here and see him. He said that he had to go to the house he grew up in to see him. And that's what brought Father and me to this island. Who is him? The person who sent the letter? Or someone else? I can't remember. It's okay, Dee. I bet you'll remember everything once we get inside the mansion. That's it. And into the foyer we go. First off, we're gonna want to check out these paintings. This is how you will solve the puzzle to get into the rest of the mansion. We're going to take pictures of this painting and the one opposite of it. We're going to merge them together. What I kind of like about this game is actually the puzzles needed with both of the screens, because it really does use the double screen. Not all games when they first started on the DS didn't do that. It's so empty in here. I feel like I could whisper. Where could Dad be? Ashley? This is the foyer. That door leads to the rest of the mansion. Really? So there must be room on the other side. I bet Dad's there. And Jessica, too. Ashley, who's Jessica? She basically raised me. She came to the island with me. Is she your mother? Well, no, she's my dad's little sister, but she's kind of like my mom. What's she like? She teaches high school. She's really smart and a great cook. When we got to the island, she went to look for Dad. She hasn't come back. Oh yeah, wait a sec. Huh? That's Jessica. She looks nice. She is. So anyway, we are gonna take out our DTS and merge the photos together. Going to take this photo, you're gonna put it here on the top. Okay, now it cooperates. this one, press this, and we're gonna line up the Roman numerals to a degree. So 1128. And that is our code to get in. And there we go. Now to explore the rest. Let's see. Hey, what's the matter? Is someone there? But where? Oh, it's just a painting. I thought maybe you saw my dad. I'm sorry. But this picture, who is it? It's my great-grandfather. So this must be your father's grandfather. Yes. Look at the bottom left. There's a name written on the canvas. Lawrence Edward. Oh, great-grandpa. Yes. What just happened? Actually, remember now. Father came here to see my great-grandfather, who was ill. That makes sense. Hey, do you hear that? A piano. Oh, it's coming from the music room. Now I remember there was a piano in the music room. Why don't we go check that out? But it's deserted. Yes, that is spooky. Papers litter the floor. What is this? Here's what one of the pieces of paper says. Because of our reasons for developing trace, we couldn't avoid considering the following point as we continued our research on the heredity of memory. The person involved in the development and application of trace must understand completely how much a person's memories affect his/her sense of identity. This is a section of an essay about trace. But why is it lying around here? Trace? Yes. Ashley, what's trace? It's the project my parents were working on when they disappeared. It seems to be a device that has something to do with memory. Memory? Device? I don't really get it either. Part of an essay. Cool. So why don't we see what's in the bookcase? It's an interesting collection. White books occupy the top shelf. Oh! Looks like the next part of the puzzle to gain more access to the mansion. Let's check you out, photo. There's a portrait on the wall. Man sits in front of the piano. I wonder who he is. Do you know who he is? No, I don't. Well, that's useful. And there's nothing else here for us. why don't we go check out the butler's room? Let's check out the desk. A large desk sits in the room. That's not what I wanted to know. I want to look at the notepad. This notepad is new. Does that belong to your father? Yeah, maybe. There's nothing written on it, but the top page is torn off. What's wrong? Whatever was written on the torn off page left an impression. What was written on that page? Use the pencil, but first let's go get this card. See what it says. A small card lies next to the pad. What's this DTS card doing here? This message pops up after I put the card in the DTS. Ashley, I know you came to this room in search of me. I'm so happy, Ashley. I can't wait to see you. I'll tell you all about Trace and your mother when we meet. I will be waiting for you in a room deep inside the mansion. A room deep inside the mansion? Dad's here! He's here! I need to find him. I don't understand what he's doing here. And what is Trace? I have to find Dad. He'll tell me about Mom and Trace. He'll explain everything. I'm coming, Dad. We'll leave this puzzle for the next episode, because it will require searching. Why don't we check out the rest of the room? Let's see, what are these kept? A large wardrobe. In the wardrobe is an old album. I love looking at old photos. You might be in some of these. We should take a look. That's a good idea. Inside the photo album, each photo is dated and captioned. The first photo shows two boys. The photo is yellowed with age. July 1924, the boys playing in the yard. Young sirs Henry and Thomas are growing so quickly. They're as thick as thieves and virtually inseparable. Henry is very protective of his little brother. The next photo shows two boys. Their smiles are bright. August 1932, the boys playing football. Stern and powerful Henry, honest and gentle Thomas. Being around the two boys, one cannot help but smile. The master of the house, the happiest to see his boys growing. The next photo shows two men. Both men are dressed in suits. September 1934, portraits of the two young men. Henry wants to become an artist, and Thomas a novelist. Now that each of the boys has grown to adulthood, the master would like nothing more than to see them in careers they want. Look at the pictures in the album. Do they bring any memories back? I'm not sure. No, I don't remember anything. I can't. Well, we'll search the rest of these wardrobes in the next episode, along with that notepad puzzle. So, see you guys!